Fellow adventurers, I hope you're having a good day. My name is Jacob Hastings, and today we are with yet another episode of Adventure Out Loud Impact. And I am very privileged to be hanging out with an incredible person, student, and I would like for them to introduce themselves and tell them a little bit about themselves. Karibu sana.
Hi, Adventure Out Loud. My name is Cyril, a medical student in Kenya, currently being sponsored by Adventure Out Loud, and I'm looking forward to this good interview.
At what point was medicine an option for you?
So immediately after I finished my Form 4 exams, we got our results. I got a good grade for me to do medicine, and it started to be something that came to my mind that I wanted to do. So I was looking at the things I can do so that I can put more effort in the community, help people from the community, and I saw that medicine was a good choice.
It gives you a platform to, especially I know growing up in Kibera, one of the things that we really used to encounter as kids is the diseases. You wouldn't go like a full month without being sick.
Yeah.
Tell us at what point did your journey with Adventure Out Loud begin?
So after I finished my primary school, and at the time I was also looking at options at the secondary schools in Kibera slums. So one of the options was Olympic High School since I was in Olympic Primary School.
We have like how many secondary schools in Kibera? Like 5 national schools, and they will be very crowded. The teacher to student ratio is incredibly high. Like one teacher would serve like 80 students. So those were the options that were there.
That was the option that was there.
Okay.
I had got a call from you.
Yeah.
My mom told me that I should come and talk to you. Then he told me about the Adventure Loud being my sponsor that will take me through secondary school.
Yeah. And you are one of the few students that I know that have had the pleasure of meeting their actual sponsor.
Yeah.
What was the first time? What was the feeling? And how has that journey been between you and your sponsor? And you can say their name if you know them.
So my sponsor's name is Valerie Simons. So after he told me that she would be my sponsor, a year later she arranged a meeting to come to Kenya. I remember it was back in 2019. Actually, it was in January before we went for our schools because we were nearing the opening date, and she came around 3rd in January. I remember the date. Yeah. So after she came, we met. We went to Elephant Orphanage.
Okay.
And we also went to Nairobi National Park.
Was it your first time going to the park?
Yeah.
The Nairobi National Park.
The Nairobi National Park. Yeah.
Okay.
And
How did that feel?
It was a nice adventure. I got to see safari was nice. I got to see the lions. Yeah. Other kinds of animals that were there, especially the birds. There were so many species of birds there. Yeah.
And to be able to meet your sponsor, I'm sure you now met her a couple of times.
Yeah, actually, we've met 2 more times since the first visit.
Okay.
And every time she comes to visit, it's so good seeing her. She was always so happy to see me and the progress that I'm making.
I understand your mother loves her. Every time she comes, she has to visit her. And, you know, they cook together. They have their own little thing going on.
Yes.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel nice. So, especially when I told my mother that Valerie would be coming to Kenya to come and visit us, she was so very excited about the meeting. Actually, most of the time she's always asking me when is she coming back again?
Yeah.
Whether they could cook. They have their thing going on.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me, medical school. What is it like?
It was a good opportunity for me to interact with people from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Especially those who are a little bit privileged than me. Not many of them know about my condition, but my friends know about my stay, and they're always supporting.
Did you tell them you come from Kibera slums?
Yeah.
Or did you say, no, I'm a cool kid?
No. So actually, during one of our clinical rotations, we happened to pass by this bypass here, and I got the opportunity to show them that this is our home, right here. And many of them were in disbelief because they can't imagine a person is living in a place like that, because out of them it's a foreign concept. But with the time they are accepting of that.
Why do you think that's important for you to own your truth? Because you're not a very old guy, a young person. Some young people feel embarrassed about saying where they come from because they know, what you said about Kibera, slum, all those issues. Why is it important for you to own that kind of truth?
So to me, it's more of how you present yourself to them. So if you give them this an opinion about you, they'll be using that opinion to reflect on where you're from. So when I told them that I'm from Kibera and they were seeing how I behave, I'm not like always starting up trouble with them. So it was a nice opportunity for them to know that not all bad things can come from Kibera. So
like they could be
some kind of an ambassador.
Like someone polished and well-mannered and behaved can also come from the slum. I think that's really powerful. What is one experience that has stayed with you during your medical experience? I know you've been in different clinical rotations. What has been your one memorable experience?
Actually, it's my first rotation when I was still in second year, and my first patient was actually a prison inmate.
Prison inmate? Wow.
So, talking to him about the life, because when you're in the ward, you have to take a full history of a person and know what actually brought him to the hospital, and interacting with him, and actually we got a chance. So he actually was treated well, and when he went back to prison, he actually told me that he had a very nice interaction with me, and he wished me that I could prosper in my education.
Wow.
That coming from a prison inmate, it was so nice.
That's powerful. I want you to send a message to a young person who's growing up in the slum of Kibera or any other disadvantaged background in Kenya.
Many young boys and girls in the community of Kibera are struggling to achieve their dreams. So, in order to achieve a dream, you have to focus on what you want and work extra hard so that you can have an opportunity so that you can achieve your goals.
And what would be your message to Adventure Out Loud?
My message to Adventure Out Loud is continue doing the work they're doing, supporting young people in the community to help them achieve their dreams. And also, if they have an opportunity to help more people in Kibera slums, they should do that because it's actually helpful.
If your sponsor is watching this, tell her something.
So I'm hoping that when I'm graduating, she'll be there during my graduation so that she can.
Is this an official invitation?
Actually, it's an official invitation to Valerie Simon so that she can come to my graduation.
Okay, Valerie, you have officially received your invitation. There you go. Do you know which year it will be?
Probably next year.
Next year. We will announce the official date soon, but this is your official invitation to Cyril's graduation. Thank you so much, Cyril, for making time for us today. And thank you very much, every adventurer out there that goes on to support young people like Cyril get to achieve their dreams. We are because of what you've been able to commit to. Thank you so much. And until next time, bye for now.